You wouldn't believe what happened. I had this little side job. I bartend. Absolutely love it because money's great. So one night we had this big banquet and all the people started streaming in, and I had my own personal bar set up, all my liquors, everything that goes into it, everything I needed to take care of a large crowd. So the people are continuously coming up to me. So I'm busy thinking money, I just cha-ching, cha-ching. But then out of the corner of my eye, I kept seeing these two little boys walk up to the bar. And I was so busy, I wasn't really focusing because I'm a parent. So I think most parents, it's their kid, it's their responsibility. I'm just trying to take care of my customers. My boss says that's my number one job. So I'm working, and still, every once in a while, I see these two little boys approaching the table. Don't think much of it, and a few minutes later, this man walks up to me. He says, I'm little Joey's dad. I'm like, okay. Is there something, you need a soda pop or something for little Joey? He's like, well, he doesn't look too good. I was like, well, what do you mean he doesn't look too good? I don't know what you want me to do. He's like, well, has he been drinking your liquor? And I was like, what do I know? I said, I'm sorry, I don't serve children liquor. He goes, well, I didn't say you were serving him. And I kind of got defensive because I was like, ooh, my job, our liquor license, my boss. And he's like, well, he's kind of holding his stomach and he looks really pale. And I was like, well, I did see him kind of at the corner, but I'll be honest with you, sir, I've been way too busy. Next thing I know, I hear this woman scream. And the man turns around, and his wife is doing her best to rush this little kid out of this room. Just as it gets to the edge of the banquet room, you hear this horrendous noise. Little Joey threw up all over the floor. So then the father looks at me, and I'm like, I guess we were right. He must have gotten into the liquor. And I said, I'll go get my manager because I was worried that I was going to get in trouble, like I did something wrong. The man came back and he said, my son just told me in the bathroom that he kept stealing the bottles off and was just swigging them left and right. And I was like, well, I'm sorry to hear that. And he's like, not as sorry as little Joey is. I said, that's true. The last thing I saw was the man carrying his son out to the car.